What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Redcat Live, episode 110 to be exact.
110?
110.
Do we do it by temperature now?
Well, I mean, it's kind of like a 110. Yeah,
it's like
you're
a
right.
116.
I was thinking more. It's like it's a 110 scale.
Oh,
right?
yeah, that'll work too.
So it's like it's our 110 scale anniversary episode. It's not really an anniversary because it's not annual.
No.
So, shoot.
They're just words.
Kind of got me there. But what's going on, everyone? Thank you guys so much for stopping on by. You know these two goobers. We got none other than Mr. Aaron Mathiasen here visiting from Wales. Thank you for making the long trek. I know transporting these days in the Tesla transporter is a little bit difficult.
Yeah, it's a really big tunnel that they shoot us under.
Right. And they do the whole molecular breakdown, right?
Yeah, it's wild. Yeah.
Kind of get to shake it out of yourself there. But nonetheless, guys, what's going on, everyone? Let's say what's up to a couple folks. The Token Channel, obviously, first one up. Batter up and always hits a home run, so thank you so much for stopping on by. Just Swag TV, what's good, homie? How you doing, man? Hopefully you're doing well. I see a lot of your stuff. I see you doing big things out there. Keep up the great work. Cash CBK, what up, man? Brendan Armstrong's representing as well. He's here. Luis Sendejas is representing, and he's in the house. He wants to say what's up. Francisco Garcia. What up, homie? How you doing? BT Thurman, Roadside RC. Oh my, you're becoming a regular, bro. I don't know what I'm gonna do with you. Just want to hang out with you.
It's the double R superstar.
The next time I see Troy, I'm gonna ask him for an autograph. Like that dude
Get in line.
That dude's legit.
Yeah.
If I get it, I'll sell you it. How about that?
Yeah.
But it's gonna be plus tax.
Yeah.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
Yeah, we're good.
Let's see, Tony Gutierrez, what's good, sir? How you doing, man? Thank you for stopping by as well. RC. Roadside RC, episode 1,400,900. Yeah, I'm like way off,
numbers.
right?
Yeah.
Edward Hargis, man, what's good, homie? How you doing? Andrew Steen's here as well. Felix Jose, que onda, carnal? Cashton, man, I'm 14 and saving up for a Redcat Lowrider. Would you recommend the 64 or the 79 Monte? It really depends on what you want to do with it. Personally, like I'd always shoot for the 64 because I'm a big fan of the 64. It's very
64 do?
It hops, right? As opposed to the Monte dances. But in my opinion, I feel that as a community, the platform that the 64 is on, definitely we've seen a lot more done with it these days. And so I kind of think that for me, that's kind of would be my choice anyways. My choice doesn't have to be yours, but that's where I would go if the question was that.
But you could also do like a really cool build on Monte that maybe we haven't seen.
Right, we've seen some folks do some C10 builds with some Lexan bodies from other manufacturers.
Nice interiors, a little more room there.
So definitely worth checking out. Smed's Trailers in the house, man. Steve, what's up, bro? Thank you so much. If you don't know Smed's Trailers, he's actually one of the sponsors for the Autism Awareness Crawl that's going to be happening in September. He donated an awesome trailer that's going to be raffled off at that event. So thank you so very much for that support, man. We appreciate you wholeheartedly. Thank you for all you're doing for the hobby. Edmund Iglesias, man, he's saying what's up from San Francisco, California, man. I appreciate that.
Maybe I'll see him Friday.
Area. You fly to San Francisco first?
Friday, yeah.
And then go? So Aaron here he's flying everywhere. So he leaves Friday morning, and I believe you're going to where?
Stuff and Things.
Stuff and Things.
Yeah.
He's going to go to Stuff and Things, which means he has to stop in San Francisco for some reason first.
Trolleys. You got to get on a trolley there.
I figured you wanted the clam chowder because it's kind of a big
It's a good time for soup. It's a good time of the year.
Right. So, definitely doable. It's definitely not burning up at 120 degrees like it is here in the desert. So at least there's that, right?
Yeah.
But guys, we got a couple things we want to talk about today. And to kick it off, I was excited to hear this morning when I came in that the powers that be thought it was a good idea to offer a RC Lowrider Hop-Up sale. Why? Well, first and foremost, we were launching the SEMA build-off. Oh, you're fine. They've seen this logo a bunch of times. But we launched the SEMA build-off earlier this month or late last month and let you guys know that, hey, you know what? We are doing it this year, and it will be a worldwide competition. So we want everyone from across the world to be able to participate, have a chance to win their crown, to have their vehicle displayed proudly at SEMA 2023 for an entire week. I mean, I'm telling you, our booth gets traffic of approximately 100 to 2, maybe 300,000 people throughout the week that were there. It is insane, and there's probably even more than that, in all honesty. But the takeaway is your vehicle gets to be displayed, a lot of people get to see it, and it gets to be chosen and crowned as the 2023 SEMA Build-Off winner. So, if you want information on how to participate, the rules are in the description of this video. It's pretty easy. You're going to go to our website, you're going to sign up, you're going to tag us, Redcat Racing, and use the appropriate hashtags when you share your posts of picture of your vehicle on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, or X, as they call it now. X. I don't know. When I opened the app, I honestly thought I was in the wrong place. I was like, whoa, what am I doing here?
They're going to give it to you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So, nonetheless, guys, if you are interested in that and you feel your skill set is to par, and even if your skill set is not to par, but you want to participate and elevate your game and just build for fun, now's the time to do so. So, with that said, because we're launching the SEMA Build-Off, the owners thought that it would be a great idea to offer a 20% discount on all RC Lowrider Hop-Ups that we offer on our website. Why? Pretty easy. If you guys are building, well, we want to give you guys a little bit of love and discount on some of the parts that you may be purchasing from us. So that 20% discount can get you discounts on, let's say, some 26ers, our Daytons, our shocks that you helped us create here in-house.
And we have those machined aluminum stands, all kinds of
right,
stuff.
Machined aluminum stands for your display, right, exactly. The LRH 285 chassis, the chrome bits that are associated with the clear bodies. We figured that now would be a great time for you guys to really get an opportunity to be able to save on your purchases as well, especially if you're starting from scratch. If not, you already have an awesome build, get that bad boy entered and let's get you guys going. It's always amazing in itself, right? So now you know it's out there. Look for an email that's going to be dropping later this afternoon with a list of all those products that will be on sale so that you guys can probably start building away. And just so you guys know, there's a lot of folks in our community. If you are not if you have not become a part of our online community on Facebook, the Redcat Lowriders Facebook group, I strongly recommend you do so, because our parts aren't the only parts available, right? There's a lot of folks in the group that offer awesome engraving services and sticker kits, watermarked stickers, decals that you can paint over as well, 3D printed parts. There's a list of amazing people in the group that just truly build because they have a passion for the RC Lowrider scene. So the reality is that the game is endless, right? And you can really truly come out with an amazing piece of art at the end of this SEMA Build-Off. So now you know, check it out. If you are on Facebook, make sure you go and check out Redcat Lowriders.
Isn't it, aren't there a bunch of vendors on the Redcat website as well?
There is. If you go to our website, you will actually find a list of authorized vendors that have been vetted through us, meaning they've reached out to us, they have a legitimate website, a legitimate e-commerce platform, and they can sell you products. And if it pertains specifically to a product that we offer, on that page, you can go to the vehicle specific of the vehicle that you want to choose. If it's a 59, a 64, if it's a Monte, if it's a Kaiju EXT, if it's a Machete, whatever the actual platform that we offer, you can click on it and you will see the vetted vendors that have reached out to us, and we are working with them to proudly push their products as well. Of course, those products are not on sale because
they're not our products, they're
right,
their products.
Right, those products are going to go through their website. But at least it's a little bit of love in the greater scheme of things to allow you guys to hopefully save some bucks if you plan on building, especially during these high prices that we've been seeing across the nation, right? Let's see if we can answer a couple questions here really, really quick. Bob's RC, man, what's good, man? Thank you for stopping by. Troy says he'll sign my chest. Yes, I got that. See that? I might even get a tattoo, but it's got to say roadside right underneath it, okay? Because then it'd be just kind of weird to have Troy on my chest.
I mean, it is what it is.
My wife might ask some questions. I'd be like, you don't know Troy?
Yeah, there's a movie about him, right?
There is. There's a great movie about him. Yeah. Tony says he's representing San Diego, man. That's what's up. That's what's up. Let's see. Ricky Weeble's in the house. Oh, look at those handsome pieces of man meat.
Gee. I'll see him at the track soon.
You will,
Yeah,
you will.
yeah.
And I'm sure the jamming will go both ways, right?
Oh, yeah, that's awesome.
RC Patina guy, man, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for swinging in through, man. We appreciate you. Vince Vargas, what's good, man? How are you, bro?
He's talking about San Francisco.
Edmund, yeah, says, be careful when y'all park if you come to SF. Listen, we fly in, fly out. I'm from the Bay, so I know the routine. I know the rules of engagement. So we're good. But I appreciate that. Thanks for the heads up.
Tony's asking about if we have the ORE.
The ORE, the Oscar Ramirez edition lowrider.
I mean, it's coming, right? We're just kind of waiting on...
Well, it's really hard for them to mold a Lexion taco.
Well, it's not even that. I mean, this is going off of your favorite taco seasoning, which is ketchup. So we're waiting on the Heinz family. They're busy with the Chiefs right now, and then we're looking to have a Heinz 57 is what it is, taco seasoning, Oscar Ramirez, or...
Listen, for Shane, ketchup is spicy. So, like, I can see how that could be vetted in engineering. But over here, where, like, the real folks are, you know, we like our habanero. We like our ghost peppers.
I've seen it. You write it on there. It says Oscar seasoning, and then you flip it around, and it's some ketchup. Tacos. Loves tacos with ketchup.
Oh, no. I can't
warm, too. Don't even refrigerate it.
Oh, dude, no.
That's crazy.
I heard you eat Taco Bell tacos cold.
Oh, I mean, the purest of all tacos,
I mean, you and Tony, I don't know who's worse.
Probably me, yeah.
Mark, what's going on? Says it's great that you guys acknowledge and support the other companies.
Yeah.
Unlike, you know,
we try to help out.
I get that, you know, and in us doing so, it definitely isn't to throw any shade on anyone. It was just an opportunity that we saw where we see the struggle that, and honestly, the passion that's going into what these folks are doing, and they're literally opening brick and mortar shops to do so.
Real small, and not all these places that you're going to see on there are these huge places. They're going to be small little mom and popsies, like he's saying. A guy making stuff out of his garage with his 3D printer.
Right. I mean, there's guys out there, like I said, there's things from, you know, parts to custom paint work to trailers, right?
Anything.
There's a plethora of things out there and available for everyone. I mean, even Jeffries has a lot of stuff that he offers on his website as well.
Amazing stuff.
So definitely check it out. We hope that little bit at least helps in any way, shape, or form to get you to the next level, if maybe that was a factor for you guys, and some of you guys it may not. But, you know, we are a company that likes to preach that it's scale fun for everyone. And we can't offer inclusivity if we're not doing anything that we can as a company to at least help you guys get to that next level. And that may be just in the form of pricing. So thank you guys so much. We hope to see your guys' builds. Start tagging us. Start sharing. I love what I start to see. And the more I see, the more I'll be able to start sharing some of those builds with you guys in the coming weeks as well.
Yeah, there's been some heaters at the local shows lately.
There has.
It's going to be good this year.
And a lot of the content that you guys have been sharing has been absolutely mind-blowingly amazing. So keep up the great work out there, guys.
Who has a Redcat tattoo?
Who has a Redcat tattoo?
I don't know. Someone on Facebook I saw a long time ago.
Really? Someone really did that? Was it the old logo?
The old logo.
Oh, dude.
True.
Was that right before you guys changed the logo?
I think so, yeah.
I bet you he was happy.
He's a purist, you know?
So I don't know if you guys know this or not, but the reason why Aaron curls his hair out is he has a huge Redcat logo on the back.
Yeah. It's usually covered by my mullet.
Yeah, he's hardcore with it.
Mullet.
He's got that Redcat logo with the Pit Vipers. He just mobs around in his little go-kart that he drives to work every day. I can appreciate that, bro.
Yeah, just gotta keep it clean.
Do your thing. Are you guys going to put lowriders on sale anytime soon? Might help if we can. Might help me get one quicker. Well, the reality, Cash and BK, is that we've had lowriders on sale nonstop for close to about 4 months straight within the spring savings sale and the Lowrider Madness sale. If you didn't catch that while it was out, man, I'm sorry, bro, but hopefully we'll get sales on those coming up. I would venture to say we may not see any lowriders where the platforms go on sale until we start getting back into the holiday season, which is usually pretty big for us with Black Friday and Christmas and all of the fall savings sale that we usually have every year as well. But don't count us out. Maybe that can change. Maybe the owner seeing this might go, yeah, let's do it. I'm gonna give you enough or you can't refuse. So stay tuned. You never know what can be next. Taco Bell truck, no.
Done.
No.
I'll
No.
send them
Have
the
you ever
pictures.
seen Taco Bell have an actual truck?
Yeah.
No.
Did you not see the McLaren at SEMA last year?
No. Listen, I've seen In-N-Out Burger have a truck.
Oh,
but
they
Taco
have
Bell?
better. Yeah.
No.
The fastest delivery vehicle you could get.
I did hear that they make dipping tacos now, like those barbacoa ones. So I may try it. I may. I'm done.
El Scorcho?
I'm out of here.
He's out of here.
Tony, Riviera or Caprice? As mentioned previously in the weeks, man, we got a sample that is here. We're looking at it. We love what we see so far. We're getting very close. We really hope to see it here still within the next quarter if everything goes as planned. And if it is one or the other, it more likely will be the Riviera that we see before the Caprice.
I think we've seen some pretty good samples lately from the Rivi. So we're, like you said, we're right there. The Caprice is still a little bit out because we did some things to try and make the body a little bit better for you guys. So sorry about that. It's just taking a little time.
All right. Here's a good question. Javier's RC Adventure. If I may ask, how will Redcat be affected by the A-Main buyout of Hobbytown? I'm assuming most RC companies will benefit.
There's only positive.
Right. I mean, let's be honest. Hobbytown as a whole to deal with from a manufacturing standpoint, you're either in or you're out in a lot of ways, right? So I think for A-Main, because A-Main does carry a lot of our products and a lot of other manufacturers' products and offers excellent customer service, fast shipping, you're right. I only think
get all of our stuff there.
Right. I feel like it's only going to get better.
Yeah, it's going to open it up to maybe some smaller shops that don't have account direct with us, and now they're going to have access to those products. So if you've got a local Hobbytown near you that doesn't have Redcat, definitely get with them and ask them because they're probably going to have access to A-Main's full catalog now.
Right, and I mean, just to say, not to give you guys too much information at this time, but there may be even more ventures in the near future that you may see Redcat on a lot of their platforms. So, stay tuned. Maybe one of your favorite buying options might start carrying some of our things as well. It's definitely something that we would love to see as always because the more opportunities that we get for you guys to purchase products, I know that there's folks overseas that would love to have a distributor of some sort that can get them those kinds of things. So I know it's hard to get someone shipping that is across seas, across the pond. So hopefully that as a whole, it helps everyone in the industry. Yeah.
It's going to be nothing but better for Redcat. The more people that have access to A-Main, I think the better.
Michael Garza says, I have worse tattoos. I have Google Me on my knuckles.
None yet. You might have some.
I don't have any yet, but if I do, I think I want feed me. And then taco emojis.
Like TACOBELL.
No.
It fits.
Dang.
I know.
Give me my mic. Get out of here.
Yeah, I know.
All right. Yeah, see, they're not real tacos.
Yeah,
People have spoken. Estella and Chewy, any word on when the gold 26s may be back in stock? I know they're on order. I know we're patiently waiting for some to arrive. I would venture to say hopefully within the next month or so, maybe two, if not sooner. I haven't gotten an official word, but if I do get an official date or a range, I definitely will let you guys know as well.
And then one of the guys was asking about the Riviera body, if the bumpers are separate. It's a multi-piece body, so there's different sections. You'll be able to mask the bumper off and get that painted, but I don't think we have any pictures or anything to share of it. But it's a multi-piece instead of being a single piece. The way the rear of the car is, we needed to make it multi-piece.
I'll tell you what, guys. If you guys drop down a taco emoji, not a Taco Bell emoji, but a taco emoji, if I can get enough of them, I will grab a sample of the Riviera body to share with you guys on next week's episode. Does that sound cool? So if you guys want to see where we're at with it, I might be able to ask permission and maybe make that happen. So drop those taco emojis. I want to see them. I got to see a bunch of them. The owner's got to see them because that's how he knows that I'm influencing something is he counts tacos. So taco it up while we talk about this next thing.
While we talk about?
Yeah, when we talk about it.
Okay.
So, guys, some of you guys may or may not have seen an image that was shared, and leaked on a podcast. I don't know what kind of a knucklehead would share such an image on a podcast on Facebook Live. Like, what kind of a dummy would do that, you know? That was me. I did it. I leaked it. But there was this picture that you guys are going to see here that was leaked.
Oh, God.
Oh, you can go that way.
Get low.
There you go.
Can't
you
get
that
quite
way.
low enough. Too thick.
So this picture was leaked on the podcast. I thought to myself, and I said, you know, it's going to be easier to ask for forgiveness than it is to ask for permission. For any of you guys that listen to the episode, the RC Hangout, go check it out on Spotify or any of those platforms. We actually talked about this right here, and you actually will find out that I actually got fired after posting this.
Twice.
But I was then rehired on Monday when I came back in. So, like, we're good. But
The labor union.
yeah, the labor union helped
Took
me
care
out.
of it.
You know, I went on I'm part of the RC union, you know,
RCU.
local RCU,
Chapter.
yeah, RCU chapter, local 222222555. And yeah, man, they stepped up and they said, listen, I think we should give them another chance. And the owner agreed. So now I'm leaking here again. So I'm probably going to get fired again at the end of this episode. No big deal because I think it's worth it. You guys should see this. But yeah, this picture was leaked. And as it was leaked, there was some, you know, questions that kind of came up, and people wanted to know, is this legitimate? Is this real? Is this fake? I tried to save face, and I went ahead and let everyone know, like, hey, dude, this is fake news. Don't listen to this. It's not real. But, you know, then I got real because I got my job back, so I didn't care. So then I was like, no, it's real. It's legitimate. In fact, it's so real that
It's been around for
quite some time.
It's been dragging tail.
We had it at USTE and shared it with folks there.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people said anything about it.
You know why? It was hidden under those 26s.
It was hidden under those 26s, you're right. Which reminds me, you guys saw it again in the RDS drift video.
Yeah.
Because there was a Monte on 26s, and that's how we leaked the 26s. See, you guys haven't caught on yet that we love leaking stuff, and we put things in the most obvious locations for you guys to find, and it's pretty comical that not a lot of people find them. Either we're really good at that, or we just suck at it. But regardless, I said, Aaron, is there any way that we can show some folks some things? So I got the chief of stuff and things, Aaron himself, and Aaron is going to wheel in something that we want to show you guys.
We're going to fully leak it.
And this is the actual leak officially of the trailer on Redcat Live.
So what do we want to do? How do we want to do this? I mean, we got all the stuff and things. Just nice little something like that, maybe. I don't know. Oof. Specs? Do we want specs?
I think, hold on.
Think people want specs?
Hold on, let me count my tacos. I think I'm up to like 50
dude.
tacos.
I
need at least 100 more. Come on,
That's
guys.
a 6-pack and a pound if you go to Taco John's.
Yes. Hayden Bird, thank you so much. Franco, thank you for the tacos. Rob McCula, thank you for the tacos. I'm gonna tell Shane.
Rob.
I'm gonna tell Shane. And Rob said that I don't have to put ketchup on my tacos, just for the record. Michael Garza, thank you so much. Edmund Iglesias, gracias. Let me see. Wow, man, I'm getting a lot of tacos.
You got at least 3.
Jeez. Okay, we're doing good, guys.
Tacos
All
for
right.
Taco Bell.
I think
We're making it.
I'm going to make it happen, guys. I'm going to ask the owner if we can show it, and I will do my best to bring the rendition of the body on the show to show you guys what it looks like on next week's episode. Now, digging a little bit deeper.
Or length. So measurements. Like, people probably want to know what this is. So it's kind of like a 10 scale size trailer. So I wrote down some of the measurements. We'll just rattle them off. So width, we're looking at 32.36 barley corn wide. Height is going to be 25.98 barley corn, and then the length from the I think they used to say, like in the Navy, tip to butt. So from tip to butt, we're looking at 90.94 barley corn long without the hitch.
Okay. Wait. What in the world is barley corn?
It's a unit of measure. You don't use it?
No, I use millimeters and I use inches.
Millimeters. Okay, hold on. Well, I brought a twip measure, so we can read these off as well. So for twips, for those of you that know twips, we're going to be 12,472 twips wide. Looks like 15,000, around 533 twips tall, and then length on that one Yeah, about 43,653 twips. I mean, if you don't have a twip measure, I can't help you with that. There's 2 forms of measurement.
Listen, oh my gosh. Okay, first of all.
In stone, do you want to know how much stone it can hold?
How much stone does it hold?
I believe it's like 1.6 stone it can hold.
Okay, so just to be clear.
1.4?
Okay, if I have zero idea
about barley corner twips?
Yeah, what all of that is, can you please explain to these amazing folks in terminology that they might actually understand what are the actual specs on this bad boy?
So metric, so 274 millimeters wide. The height is going to be about 220 millimeters, depending on what you got on it. And then the length is 770 millimeters, and that's without the hitch. So we can go over that. It's going to add length depending on how you have it set up and what you're going to connect it to.
So first and foremost, before we kind of go into this a little bit more in depth, why?
Why not?
I love that answer. Why not?
I mean, come on now.
Why not?
We have access to stuff and things. I mean, I think people need trailers, right? They have Gen 8s, Gen 9s, all kinds of stuff.
And so what was the, I guess, what was the what is the word I'm looking for?
Reasoning?
Not the reasoning, but the influence behind it. I mean, I know.
Show trailers. So you go to like custom car shows, hot rod shows, all kinds of different shows. And then we got lowriders, right? So we try to give somebody kind of like a low and show?
Show low trailer?
I don't know, something.
Not cholo.
No, show and low.
Show and low.
Just something for other people to have something that looks nice that maybe they can put their own decals or paint or customize it. This thing does have, like, it is quite large, as you can see here. It's a C-channel frame. We've got, it's got a little place for the ramps. I mean, we can kind of go over some of the stuff. So ramps and stuff like that.
And I got the extra camera here to get some different angles as well as we go.
So like the ramps and stuff, we've got some different ramps. They key into the back here. They extendo. So whatever you want to do, you can slide them in here if you're smart. Ta-da! Hook it up so you can get your lowrider on there or your crawler. Like, that's the thing about this. It's not meant just for lowriders. It's for kind of whatever you want to put on it. People are making so many different things nowadays, and you can stow those things underneath there. It's got areas for wheel chocks in the front and the back, or you could jam that thing all the way in there.
First of all, that is cool. I love that you have wheel chocks. And so I didn't notice until now, there are these
There's a couple slots,
and holes for you to adjust the wheel chocks and put them in there, right?
So like a 64 or 59, we kind of have them patterned for some of our lowriders and stuff, and like Gen 9 and some of the other crawlers. So it's going to come with a set of ramps, and then it's going to come with some wheel chocks. There's going to be 4 of those included, and the wheel chocks and stuff, if you're not using them, they store up in the headache rack there. I know it's kind of hard to see. We're black on slate black over here.
Here you go.
But yeah, so it stores up in there. You can put 4 of them up there. And then we got these cute little Redcat branded tie downs, and on the bed of the trailer itself, you can see they drop down in there. You can slide it up over the axle, and then pop it in on that side. So you can secure it that way, because believe it or not, when you put stuff on here, it does move around a little bit. So we've got spots to tie it down in the front and in the rear. Let me see what else we got. Like I said, it's going to come with a bag with 4 of those, the straps, and then it's got a spot for like a winch on the graphic. You saw there's a winch on there, but since this panel goes all the way across right here, there's a nice big spot up here for you to put stuff. This flips up. There's a fancy little place down here for a battery, and you're going to see a rat's nest of wires because that's the rest of the wire kit. We've already got a light kit for this thing already done. So when the trailer releases, we hope to have the light kit available the same day. And you can power it off of another light kit if you have one that has the adapter that we use on here. And then also like a JST, or I'm sorry, not JST, like a Futaba or a JR connector, like a regular 3-pin battery. So something like a LiPo for your radio, perhaps, if you have a radio with a LiPo. You can power it off of that. And then it'll light up all the marker lights, the tail lights. The reverse lights are not turned on when you use the adapter there, only when you use the other adapter, which will be, that's for a later date, for some updated light kits that we may be doing. But yeah, and then it's got all the stuff and things.
Get a side profile view of these wheels here.
Yeah, and then we got them that's another sample, so you can kind of see. It's kind of like an Alcoa style. And it's got a 12 mil hex on the back. So if you guys want to do anything with that, you got the 12 mil hex, and then it's kind of like a universal tread pattern tire. I think we call them long haul TRs or something like that. They're just kind of just like a basic universal trailer tire. And like I said, 12 mil hex. So if you guys want to put different wheels or do anything else on it, a lot of people are talking price. Price, from what I understand, is supposed to be below mid to low 200s. So we're not looking to, go crazy on this thing. We're just trying to get it out for everybody. But it's got a little winch that comes with it. You can put the plastic one on, or if you just happen to have this perfectly sized plate, you could put your another actual realistic RC winch on there. It's got a toolbox up front that you can take off because that was my thought behind it. Like, not everybody wants this big old storage toolbox. So there's just 4 bolts in here that pops off, and then you can you can take that off, and you've got this nice big sheet of Lexan right here. I could see some really cool murals for the lowriders. And then for the jack, it's an adjustable height. It's got a little pin here. You pull that out, little body clip, little pin, and then you can stow it, whatever way you want to put it. So then the pin will go back in right there. You put the body clip back in, and boom, your jack's stowed, like I said. Or if you don't want it on there, just pops off. If you for some reason want to have a second one, or you want to maybe make something to carry an extra spare tire or whatever, you can put that over there. Or you can just take these 2 screws off, remove it that from both sides, and then you can kind of see the hitch, or the drop down, I'll call it, for the hitch. So it's not, we kind of went more like with an industrial style trailer as far as the hitch, because everybody's got vehicles of, all kinds of different heights. So for that, it's a pretty simple little setup there. And then what we have is this little smaller piece goes in here, and it's just got a pivot ball. It's kind of hard to see maybe with a little bit of a pin. It slides in, and it's going to allow you to adjust the hitch height for whatever you may be hooking it up to. And then this will go into some of the receivers, and then we actually have the Gen 9, we're going to have a hitch for that this will mount directly into. So it'll kind of plug and play with that. And then for the guys that have a super tall monster truck, or maybe you got something that's slammed that you want to hook it to, that maybe this won't give you that adjustment, we actually have a billet aluminum piece that's going to be connected. It'll pop in here. You can have it go down or up depending on what your vehicle is, and it gives you a couple mounting options. This is just a sample, so this one is just machined aluminum in the raw color, but it's going to be powder coated, or anodized, anodized black to match the rest of the trailer. But I mean,
and just to give you guys a little bit of an insight, so on the hitch, I know that you guys saw that design, right, where it has this shape. I have a couple crawlers, and some of them have a variety of different
like a fake receiver
bumpers,
hitch,
right, with fake receiver hitches. One of them is an Endura bumper. The other one that I have, I believe, was from it's an older one. It's from Rock. I can't remember the name, but it's an older one from the mid 2016 maybe, circa. And it's the same exact size. So the only thing that I would have to do to this is take off the top,
trim it a little bit,
and the bottom piece, and that will go into the majority of the RC receivers that are out in the market as well. So I wonder if it'll work for an SC6. I don't think this will work for an S6. I think S6 is huge.
SC6 is huge. I mean, this trailer is big, don't get me wrong. And then for weight, because everybody wants to know weight or whatever, and we did the stone thing. So actually, I just put this on to take it back on.
Before we do get to the weight really quick, I know that someone was asking how the axles work. Are they?
They are. So it's going to be there. It's a leaf spring suspension. So if you want to look in there close, you can kind of see. So we've got 2 sets of leaf springs, one on either side. We have a single axle with a truss going off, and then it's going to have your standard 12 mil wheel hexes on here with regular axles from, I would say, a 2-wheel drive buggy or something like that. So you'll be able to, you can play with them and adjust it if you want to do different offsets and stuff like that, or you want to take the side panels off. And then you can kind of see all the wiring's all meant to be laid out in there pretty clean, and then I just have it tucked in here for now. But it's long enough, it goes all the way up to the front to connect to your vehicle. If you're going to have our other light kit that it'll attach to, but everything's all pretty much set up. The light kit's going to come in a little box. We're pretty much right there. So 14 lights on this, and then it just goes over the stuff for it. Nothing too crazy, but this will be the plan is to have that available when the trailer drops. And like I said, we're rating it I think at 20 pounds just to be safe. We actually had the trailer, if you saw it at USTE and some of the other events, and it was a little too tall. We kind of had determined, so we redid the leaf springs and made it a little more lower to the ground, and then like this is like a 25-pound weight, and then it sits on there fine, and we still have
some good movement.
We still got some squat. So like it'll when it goes over the bumps and stuff, it's kind of float the car around a little bit, and this is dramatic, right? Like this is technically over what we're rating it at, but we figure some of these crawlers and stuff, they're getting 12, 13 pounds.
Right. And so what we actually did is a lot of us brought our own crawlers in and tested it on the back and to try and see what kind of deflection we're going to get, hold it around, took it off-roading a little bit, just to kind of see how it reacted. And the heaviest truck that we put on it, I think, was somewhere around the 15-ish pound range with all the brass on it.
We had like a 15-pound truck on here with another 10-pound weight, and everything was fine, but that's getting pretty unrealistic for a little trailer just with some C-channel. It's got 2 sections for the frame. It's set up to like if, you're going to be able to modify this and do a bunch of cool stuff. And then on the top here, you'll notice it's like a matte finish. This is actually like
skateboard grip tape?
Yep, grip tape for like a deck. We found that if you had just a regular plain finish from the plastic on there, the cars would really move around a lot. So we have it's all die cut and everything meant perfectly for the trailer. And it's grip tape.
One thing I like that you guys thought about that in engineering to offer grip tape out of the gate is, dude, we've seen people try to load up trailers, you know what I'm saying? And if it's slippery at all, you're not getting that.
Oh, yeah.
I did notice that these didn't have grip tape, but these do have these like serrations inside of them that'll hopefully give
and
you
it's
guys
extendable. So like it's kind of like once you get once you kind of get up on there, you're going to be okay. And then it's all going to depend on your height from your tow vehicle, and that's kind of why we had the block like that.
HVAC chilling. Will Dayton's fit on the trailer? Well, it's a 12-millimeter hex on there.
Technically, they would fit.
Technically, you could.
So the wheels, like if you look at them, it's just a 12 mil hex on the back, standard. And then we've got just little, like on the 64 and some of the other cars, it's got just little spinners, like little Redcat logos on the wheels as like a wheel bearing cover, and like I said, full light kit. I don't know.
I love it, man. You guys did a great job on this one. Do you have? I know that on the show we had a projected date of when we might get them to help answer for these guys. What is a projection of time that we may see these available for folks?
I would say probably within 60 to 90 days, just to be safe. They're, everything's been approved. They're being manufactured. It's just we're going through the process of getting them all over here and making sure they're all up to spec. Like I said, this was a sample one, kind of one of the more finished ones. We just had a couple little small changes that we wanted to make just to make sure the panels stay nice and flat. So we added some extra support in there, and then, like I said, the light kit, everything just pops in there. Like I don't know. I think we did an okay job. I think the community would like it.
Right, and so you have hard plastic mounted to the frame rails.
Yes, sir.
And these side panels are Lexan?
Yes, sir. Yeah. So that comes with the black, and then we're going to offer the clear as well.
That's exactly what I was going to ask.
Yep.
Yeah. So guys, there you go. So if you guys have a custom painted car that has a specific color livery that you want to use, we're going to offer these Lexan panels that you guys see here in clear, so that you guys can also match your builds to the trailer.
We just went with the black. It's a neutral color, like it kind of goes with everything. We thought about trying to make it match the 64, the 59, or something like that. But there's just so many different color combinations out there. We just kind of put something neutral, put it out there, and then it's got these huge sideboards. They're just begging to be painted or decals.
I can see
a lot of same thing for the front.
I can see a lot of sponsor decals.
Sponsor decals, pinstriping, and then it's got you can see all the marker lights on the side. So it's got a total of 8 marker lights. 4 on each side, and then 4 tail lights, and then 2 reverse lights. And like I said, the box on the front, it's cool if you want to put combos or something. I know one of the other guys in customer service, he was trying to find my snacks the other day, and he finally found I keep them in one of the spare boxes.
Well, I'm going to say I might be able to fit 1 taco in there. That's
one, yeah. Well, that's a lot of,
I'm just glad that you guys chose to go with a shape of a taco.
Right.
See, that's a perfect taco holder. Just
It's perfect.
For
and the amount of
emergencies.
ketchup that you use, dude, you could probably get that.
Stop
That's like a
it.
good dipping station.
Stop it.
Dude, you get like a 12
No.
tacos on the deck, and then you got the dipper right
Okay,
there.
I may or may not throw a box of tacos on this thing and drive around.
That'd be perfect.
That would be kind of cool. I will say that.
Yeah.
So there it is, guys. That's the new trailer that engineering's been working on and wanted to share with you guys. If you want more specs on it, it's pretty simple. Rewind this episode and watch it over again. But the reality is, guys, is that we should see this thing arrive sometime late September, sometime maybe mid-October-ish time is what we were given as far as a timeline. We hope we can make it sooner, but of course it's all going to rely on when they arrive, making sure that QC is good, that we're not seeing any issues, and if everything looks good, we'll be able to offer these guys to you guys pretty shortly after that. This is a great product to have if you want to haul your stuff around. So if you want to put it behind a crawler, great stuff. If you have, some of the other brands of trucks that you use already, obviously, the universal mount could hopefully help you with that if the hitch receiver is the same size. But lots of options when it comes to that.
Pin.
I like that pin. This reminds me of an actual real trailer pin.
Yeah, we tried to make it.
Right.
Tried to make it real, and then the same thing. So then, this is the piece that mainly connects to the trailer for you guys. Try and show you can see it's got some different 2 holes, and then like I said, you can slide it up and down, and then that will slide into this right here, which is a very snug fit. So when you go to do that, and then this is actually I don't know when this is coming in, but this is the mount to like a Gen 8 or a Gen 9. It's a receiver hitch for that, so that'll be coming as well.
Yeah, everyone is now saying they want a 2-car trailer.
Yeah. Well, we'll start with the 1-car trailer. We'll see if anybody likes it.
Yeah.
We got to get through. We go from there.
Right, we got to get through 1 before we can get to 2.
Yeah, we got to sell like 2 or 3 of these first.
Right, and then 4, and then 5. Who knows? Maybe double, triple
6.
decker. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys. So that is the new trailer that we have coming out. Ballpark and price should be somewhere in the low to mid 200 range. We'll know more once they actually arrive, and we can kind of add numbers up. But that's the ballpark figure that we're looking to aim for these builds.
These springs, just springy, and it's begging for wheels or whatever. Anything you want. We kind of went with, like I said, a more traditional trailer style tire and wheel. So something simple.
So guys, again, just something that we've been patiently working on the back end. And as I mentioned to you guys earlier in the year, we had more drops still coming for you guys and more things that we want. Engineering team, I'm telling you, they have a lot of wants and ideas are just coming out of their heads. And they have, but it's also humbling because I find that they have a passion for what they're doing, and they're not just doing something because they feel that it might sell well or something. They actually physically love doing these things and making products that you guys can enjoy. So, future can be what it is. Who knows? We might see someone throw, like someone said right here, maybe 26s can fit on it,
Yeah, you can play with the offsets and there's going to be a ton of things. I'm thinking people are going to like this. At least I hope so.
Right. Someone says Zen Blue better come out with a double-sided or double-sized trailer,
goodness gracious. This
display.
Is how many? Do you remember how many it was? The length
of the
trailer? How long it is?
It was Scoton meters. Is that what
it's 90.94 barley corn.
Barley corn.
Just in case anybody wasn't here for that.
Barley corn.
Yeah, or 770 millimeters.
Jesus.
It's big. The deck is quite large. Like I said, you'll be able to fit crawlers, 64s, 59s.
One thing too is we being where we're at in the sector of the hobby that we're in. The guys also kind of looked at. While creating this, is some of the struggles that some people face with other trailers, not other custom-made trailers, but just other brands of trailers in general. And we noticed that our products didn't really fit the scale of
dimensions,
it, right?
yeah.
And so, if you see this trailer in the RDS video, it has really bigger wheels on it, and it is just looks ginormous. Being towed behind the Gen 9. They kind of revamped it a little bit and made some adjustments and been massaging it for months on end to try and make this product at this level that hopefully you guys will enjoy. So there you have it. The Redcat trailer should be hitting our website hopefully sometime late October or late September, sometime in October.
These guys keep asking for a car.
What do they want?
Do we have anybody who
You guys want to see a car in it? What do you want? Let me grab 59.
59? Yeah, and I'll keep them busy. Well, No tacos with ketchup while we're not looking.
You know I can still talk. And
I know, but that doesn't mean they're gonna. Dude, I'm telling you, this. I've already seen him with it. He's got ketchup in here.
It.
You don't even want to know, and he doesn't even keep it cold. I feel like he's gonna have mustard here soon. Like that's how bad it's getting with his tacos. It's out of control. You guys really need to talk to him, like, you know, when he's on here by himself. Maybe send him a message like, easy, you know, take it easy on the French's mustard and like. I mean, the Heinz ketchup is good, but it's really for fries. So yeah. Oh, you got a broken 59?
No,
Taken apart.
It's not really taken apart. I had the body off of it because I was
full disassembled. Nothing happened.
No,
we had no conversation while you were gone.
Right. I was swapping servos on this thing.
Putting in them big dog grease servos.
Yeah, getting it ready for another show.
Oh shoot!
So there's the 59.
Woo! We got to get out of the way. Look how. It almost like it was like it was built to fit on here. Crazy, bro.
You know what? Let me swap cameras, and I'll show you guys.
Do a top down.
The peripherals.
We can slide that bad boy up there.
There we go. Let me get a cinematic view.
Oh, look at that nice white light in the background there. Don't mind our sweet walls.
Little top view. Side profile action here.
This is totally not green. It's avocado.
But yeah, there it is, guys.
Yeah, and it fits on there like you said, good.
You still got some room, and that's a long body at that, too.
Yeah, this is a big car. So like I said, crawlers should be no problem. Obviously, we've got the 59 on here. I mean, if we're going to make it, we're obviously going to make it fit our products. So try and do it right.
Right.
And it'll fit a crawler. That's the best part, because like some of the other stuff that you see, the crawlers all really hang way off.
Oh, yeah.
And this one, it fits on there a lot better.
Right, due to the width of it, absolutely. That was one thing that we noticed on some of the other, hauler trucks that are offered by the manufacturers to do this, that crawlers just were too wide to fit on them. They were always hanging off. And when these guys were making it, I think that was one of the things that came to mind first when I heard you guys talking about it, that it's got to fit, right?
Yeah, and then someone was asking.
Oh.
Got little straps or whatever.
Here, so.
You can see it. We'll try not to scratch your body.
So, yeah, then you have these rubber straps right here.
To just tie it down. Yep. And there's tie-down points on the...
you can just strap right in there, and then you can wrap it around the axle to lock it in place.
Yeah. Nothing, we tried to make it fit our stuff, and then it'll fit over a crawler axle. It'll fit over the 59 and stuff. So try and keep it from moving around, and then obviously try and use the wheel chocks. Like I said, you guys will know.
I like the wheel chocks because I see folks out there with trailers and they're moving around a little bit.
It helps. Yeah.
It makes me nervous because I'm like, oh, dude, I just don't want something to fall out. A lot of the guys are smart though; they tie them down pretty good. But I like that you guys at least are offering the bungee straps.
Just something simple. I've seen some of the other guys making like really nice scale wheel straps and stuff. And
I like that these store.
Yep. They can hang up on there.
Yeah.
There's and it comes with 4 of them. So we've tested them. Don't pull on them too hard. We don't want you to poke your eye out, but just good little bungee cords to help kind of hold everything on there. Make it simple.
With extra ketchup.
Always.
What's going on here?
I don't know what happened, dude. Sidos.
Oh, here we go.
Words.
So there it is, guys. Just more things coming out of the Redcat laboratory. The scientists are diligently working on things for you guys left and right. You guys had enough taco emojis, I hear. So next week, on next week's episode, I'll bring the Riviera body in to show you guys. It will be a clear body, but I'll bring the extra camera so that hopefully the green screen doesn't mess with the way it looks, and give you guys a really good look at where we're at with it, and a good idea as to the kind of the work and craftsmanship that went into that body. Other than that, you guys now know SEMA Build Off is running wild right now. There's a 20% off discount on all Redcat RC Lowrider Hop-Ups on our website that we sell. I think with the exception of the Alacritus 300 Servo. So, everything else is on sale. There should be an email that drops around 4:30 p.m. for everyone to see that has the information of the sale that's going on. The sale is going to go until the end of the SEMA Build-Off. So SEMA Build-Off ends October 11th, 10th at midnight. So you guys should be able to buy your hop-ups for RC Lowriders from our website from now until then. So, take that 20% off on us. Enjoy and just keep building and keep enjoying the hobby, because that's what it's truly about at the end of the day. I'm excited. I love where you guys are going with this. I can't wait to see this physically arrive and start getting these into your guys' hands and just seeing some really cool content that you guys get to do with them, because that's always enjoyable from the standpoint of where these engineers are working from, right? They're building with the passion, and they don't really get to enjoy it until you guys start to share them and have fun with them. So, from all of us to all of you guys, man, keep it going, keep the positive energy happening, whether you're into RC low riding, whether you're into RC crawling, bashing, whatever it may be, whatever walks of life that you're from, as long as you're enjoying it and enjoying the hobby together as a whole, man, you're winning. So thank you, Aaron, man. Thank you so much for sharing this with us today, and just kind of filling in all these guys with all these awesome questions that they have had about this product. I'm going to go over events, and then we'll wrap up, man. Do you want to hang out for the events?
I mean, I'm already here.
Heck
and
yeah.
then, did anybody else notice the ketchup colored interior that you chose for the car? Okay, I just pointed out. I've never seen one with a ketchup interior. Looks pretty good.
There's only I do have a thing for ketchup. I'm gonna finally admit it, but I'm gonna say it. It's Whataburger's spicy ketchup. Mm-hmm. That's that ketchup right there. This isn't Heinz. Is what I'm trying to say.
Well, it's not licensed yet.
No, of course not.
We're working on that soon. TM.
All right, guys. So let's get into some of the things going on here. But first and foremost, we wrapped up a couple events this last weekend, which went, from what I see, amazingly. So big shout out to Jeffrey's Armando Flores, who had an amazing event out at Atlanta, Georgia. Shout out to everyone that made it out to that event. Thank you so much for sharing pictures and videos for everyone to enjoy, because that's how we all get to see it, right? Also, the 17th annual picnic went on as well. So big shout out to Valley Lowriders for everything that they did. Awesome work. You guys killed it as always. Now we're going to progress into the next event, and these two are set up in order of occurrence. So the next one up for us will be none other than the 7th annual Autism Awareness Crawl. And we've talked about this one for the last month or so we're not going to get into high detail, but it's coming up really quick. The event itself is going to happen in Pioneer, Bear River Lake Resort in Pioneer, California. It is going down September 15th and 16th. It's a 2-day event. Registration is open right now for you to get your pre-reg going. If you pre-register, you get your driver's bag locked in and solidified, because after that, it's whatever's left is left. So if you want some of our commemorative patches, some cool swag that we always include that you can only get by pre-registering, then how many baling or barley seeds is that?
This is 43,653 twips long.
So if you want to pre-register, check out the link in the description of this video. All proceeds of that event do go to helping children and adults on the spectrum of autism. So it's a great cause, and one that Redcat also sponsors, as well as a lot of other manufacturers. So thank you to everyone and all of their support. There's even members in this chat that are supporting and sponsoring this event, like Jesse Macias, Tony Gutierrez, Louis Alcala also sponsored the event a few years back as well. So this is definitely a community event. So thank you guys for making it what it is. And for a lot of you guys that don't know, unfortunately, this will be the last Autism Awareness Crawl that will happen, that we're going to be hosting out in that location. So if you have not been to one, and you're going to want to be Johnny on the spot and get out there while you can. Next up is Proline by the Fire. Proline by the Fire. You went with me last year and the year before. Yeah, we had a good time. Weird. Your kid, my kid, they were out crawling day and night. They were having a good time. Mm-hmm. The event is Survivor theme, which should always be a good time. Last year was Medieval Times.
Medieval Times.
And the year before that was Circus.
Yep.
Right? They had a fire.
Oh, yeah.
Jousting.
Flamethrowers, jousting, fights.
It's a great time. It's a great event. It's a multi-day event where camping is definitely encouraged. But if you want to lodge, just hang out as late as you can. The event's going to go down at Horseman Center Park in Apple Valley, California. It happens September 22nd through the 23rd. Link to purchase tickets to this event are also in the description of this video. Make sure you check it out. Next up, we've talked about this one as well, and it's bound to be a great event. Big shout out to Team Yonkers and Team Yonkers SD, the entire Team Yonkers squad. They're going to be hosting the Best in the West Super Indoor Custom Show. It's going to be indoors, which is great because no one wants to have warped Lexan sitting at 105, 107 degree temperature outside of Ventura, California. I don't know if it gets that hot there, but just saying. The event's going to happen September 24th, and it's going to go on from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. If you want more information on this specific event, make sure that you reach out to Team Yonkes SD. The link to his bio is in the description of this video. He'll be happy to fill you in on any other details pertaining to the event. It's definitely an event you're not going to want to miss, and it should be a good time. All right, next one, and I'm kind of excited about this because we're going to be swamped because I am going to almost every single one of these events that I've listed so far. We come back from Proline by the Fire, and I'm home for a few days, and then we head out to beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. Here, I can move that.
No, you're good.
Oh.
See?
Okay. So, beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada, where we're going to have the Las Vegas Lowrider Super Show, hosted by Lowrider Magazine. Now, this is going to be a great event. We're one of the main sponsors for this event, and we hope to be working with Armando Flores, who should be setting the Whittier Boulevard scene, hopefully some other cool stuff. It should be an awesome turnout. There's going to be a hop-off. It's going to be cool. It's going to be definitely worth it. The event's going to happen on September 30th, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. That's a long show. I'm telling you guys. If you want tickets to this event, link is in the description for you to go ahead and purchase your tickets. It will be held at the Las Vegas Convention Center, South Hall. And then after that, we come back home. We do SEMA. And then after SEMA is another Las Vegas show. Sure. It's going to be a crazy rest of the year. So, if you guys want to see us at any of these events, you guys now know where we're going to be at. We hope to see you guys there. Come on out. Let's show up. Let's show out. Let's show them how we do it, Redcat style. So, from us to all of you guys, we hope you guys have a blessed rest of your week. I will get that Riviera in my hands one way or another to share with you guys on next week's show to show you guys where we're at with it and leak that out to you guys because you guys were awesome and shared a bunch of tacos without ketchup. So, thank you guys very much. Thank you, Aaron, for sharing this cool stuff. Is there anything you want to tell the guys on the way out?
Any fatherly advice? I mean, I don't know. I mean, just make sure you guys are having fun. Support everybody else that's making their stuff. Not everybody's going to have the time or the money to maybe put into what their car as they do that you may have. So, I try and kind of pass it along and pay it forward. So if you see some young guys struggling, help them out a little bit. Don't be negative. Be positive. Support them, and they could be one of the next up and coming big hopper guys or scale modeling. You never know. So just always be nice to everybody in the community. Like you said, we have a small community. We're kind of trying to model it after the real lowrider community, which is very family oriented, right? So make sure just treat everybody nice on the forums. No yelling at everybody. Try and keep it nice and positive. Support each other, and yeah, have fun. That's the most important part.
I love it, man. So those are the final thoughts of Aaron Mathiasen, Jerry Springer style.
Yep.
I love it, man. I legitimately feel that you are going to get what you put out there. And I'm going to leave you guys with just one phrase. Stay hungry and keep it humble. You guys keep the oversight down. We'll see you guys next week. You guys stay blessed. Until next time, peace.